What's up, guys? We did it. We hit 100 subscribers. Let's freaking go. I wanted to take this video to say thank you to every single one of you and kind of be candid with you for a little bit because, as you can tell, I don't have glasses on. I'm a little bit congested. My nose got really stuffy out of nowhere, so kind of dealing with that right now. But this morning, when I checked my phone, I saw that we finally hit 100 subscribers. Not only did we hit it, we passed it. We passed it, and we were at 105, which, wow, did not expect to get 8 subscribers in just a couple more days, which, thank you, all of you. I appreciate that. You guys absolutely did a fantastic job working hard alongside me to help build this channel to reach 100 subscribers. And on YouTube, here's the deal. I know, like, on YouTube, 100 subscribers is not a lot. That's very few people. But at the same time, right now, if you were making content, like let's say if you were making content, you were in my shoes right now, could you have 100 people in your room right now? Like, could you, like right now, like I couldn't even fit half of 105. Like 50 people would not fit in my room right now. Barely 100 people would probably fit in my house. Well, no, probably more than that. Probably like if you want to like push everybody together like sardines, yeah, you could probably fit a few hundred people in my house maybe. But comfortably, yeah, we're talking about 100 people in the house would be chilling. But that's crazy, isn't it? Like, that's just so crazy to me. Like, 105 of you have subscribed to this channel or taken the time out of your day just to watch my content, leave a like, leave a comment, whether it's here or the people that are on social media that see get my content on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, right? And then some people on YouTube Shorts, some people that are out there just going through YouTube Shorts over here subscribing to the channel, and all those people that have taken time out of their day to watch my content and to listen to what I have to say and see what I have to offer, and to see 105 of you actually hit that button is amazing. That's so cool to me. Like, I know, like, again, like I said, 105 people is not a whole lot on YouTube, but that's 105 more people than had I just kept this show a simple school project and then left it at that. And it's crazy because this time a year ago, roughly, I was in Tennessee. I had just brought the show back after a few months of not making content because I had graduated from college and I really thought it was kind of its own thing, right? More of a class project, where I could just kind of be passionate about football and kind of get a good grade for it. But really, you know, I've spent this last year doing the show because I care about it, because I care about sharing my perspective with the world about how I view football, how I view certain topics. And I know that my content is not the best. If we're being honest, a lot of it's very amateur. And I'm really working hard to try and figure out how to make stuff better. It's just hard to me because I feel stuck between wanting to grow the channel in terms of like graphics, more visual stuff, right? More than just I'm here talking to you right now on a microphone and you like turn your phone off, put it down or something, or keep working as I'm talking, right? That's kind of like what my content is right now, at least how I see it, because there's not a lot of visual elements like that. But then there's stuff where like I'll be talking, I'll get too far ahead of myself, or my brain starts working and I end up having to go like blah, 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 or I end up like my brain and my lips do not coincide with one another. They fall out of sync and then I have to stop and quickly fix it, or where I keep on talking and I end up rambling to the point where I kind of lose track of what I'm talking about. I end up talking myself into a wall instead of just ending the conversation and moving on, and it'll just be repeating myself a whole bunch of times, and it's not the greatest. So I've been kind of torn in between like where I really want to work on both. I think I'm really going to put more of an emphasis, you know, from now on in my content, for now, really just focusing on my speech, focusing on my delivery, focusing on my tone, and really speaking with conviction with everything I can. Not that I have an issue with that, but to continue focusing with that and continuing to feel or convey purposeness, I think, yes. So that's going to be my goal for the next few hundred subscribers on YouTube. And I think that's going to be a good thing here, a good segue. I originally, when I found out the news that I hit 105 subscribers, that we hit 105 subscribers, I should say, I was like, all right, we cleared it. We still got a month and a half before the season starts, and they did a fantastic job. let's try and get to 150 by this season. I believe we can do that. I believe in you guys that you can make that happen 100%. But I was like, why are we still trying to aim for a certain subscriber count before the season? 100 subscribers is great. But now we got to start thinking a little bit more grandiose over here. We got to start thinking about the grand scheme. Meaning, let's not shoot for 50 by this season. How about this? I give you all a challenge. And this is a challenge to myself as well, because my content is going to have to get better to justify reaching the number. But by the end of 2025, by the end of the 2025 season, before the playoffs, we can even adjust it to after the playoffs to the Super Bowl. We can do either or. I don't really mind. You know what? Let's make it hard. Let's make it challenging. Let's shoot to have 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers before the season ends. By week 18, when the clock hits 0 on the last game of the regular season, 275 regular season games. By the time that clock on that final game reaches triple zeros, I want this channel to have 500 subscribers. During the season 2, I should say, of the SUBSCIBERS is going to be insane. We're going to be talking about football a lot. We're going to be going beneath the waves, talking about these teams a lot, more than we already are with this season preview series. Let's aim for 500 subscribers by the end of 2025 of the regular season before the playoffs start. And that way, going into the playoffs, we are going to be absolutely soaring by that point. I believe you guys can do that. I believe I can work hard enough to improve my content to justify it and be worthy of it. I think that's a great goal that you and I can obtain. And here's what I want you to do. You guys got a little bit of a homework assignment from Mr. G. I want you guys, whoever you are, one of these 105 people, go out and tell your friends, tell your family, some strangers that like football, anybody you know that loves football. Tell them to come check out this channel. I'm not going to tell you to go tell them to subscribe, because I want them to kind of figure that out for themselves. And if they want to subscribe, I want them to decide it for themselves, not by telling anybody else to subscribe, for just like all of you. So go spread the word about the SUBSCIBERS to as many people as you can. Because if you do, a lot of people are going to come here, and we're going to continue growing this community, working hard, and actually having a space where not only can we talk about football, we can continue to spread and grow our football passion within not just ourselves, but our greater community, but also doing it in a very clinical zone, and a zone away from all of the people on social media that don't know anything about football, that love to just spew it's either good or trash, that don't, I don't want to say don't understand football. That's not right. That's not a nice thing to say. Excuse me. But more of like a space that's not so hostile, right? Social media is a very hostile place, especially when you have takes. I mean, there's literally social media pages trash talking other fans and teams within a different division. Now, obviously, all that stuff is consensual, right? All that stuff is playful banter most of the time. But you always got people on social media that are going to go off on you, say some mean things, call you a name because you're just, it's a keyboard on a screen. You're not face to face, so people are brave. I made this show to have a space where people can talk about football, listen to me talk about football, pretty much having a space not just to escape from the struggles of reality in our world and our lives, but a place where we can discuss football organically, right? Have an open mind, talk how this team might actually be better than this team, or how I may be high on this team, you guys may not be, vice versa, right? Just kind of being an open mind, open book, just a simple, clean, open discussion where we can just talk about football cleanly, calmly, civilly. I mean, of course, like there's times where we're going to get hot in here. Things are going to be a little bit, intense, right? Like I've had my fair share of videos where I've lost my mind. But I mean, I've kind of pushed that area of losing my cool on the show a little bit. I mean, obviously talking about like Shamar Stewart And a lot of my old SUBSCIBERS rants videos were really dedicated towards that and really feeling as strongly about a certain way. But I don't know. I feel like this show needs more of that. Wait, pause. Not this show needs more of that. We need more of that. We need more of that in this world. And I believe that this show can be a great vessel for spreading more open-minded football discussions, more clean, civil football discussions. That's what I want this community to be. And for all of you, the 105 of you that have subscribed, that have contributed to the growth of this channel, I believe in every single one of you that we can all work hard together to continue to make this thing even bigger than it already is. Again, for the third time, 105 people is not a lot of people, but that's 105 more people than I ever thought I would have gotten making this channel and talking to people and getting to really dive in beneath the waves of football in ways that I never have before. So I want to thank, again, every single one of you for 100 subscribers and counting. We built a really good little tight-knit community together, and it is time to expand. It is time to grow. It is time to make our community even bigger, and that includes me continuing to pump out content, make it better for you guys, because that's what you guys deserve. That's what you subscribe for. This is what I promise to you, is that this show is going to get better. It's going to improve. And part of that comes from, it's not just me telling you that, it's also telling me that, because I have not been the best when it comes to creating content right now, very recently, because social media has been completely neglected to this point. There's no sugarcoating that. And my content in terms of timeliness and efficiency is also not the same. Now, all next week, you're going to see the rest of the AFC North videos come out. Then we're going to jump into the AFC East and then the AFC West. Then we'll jump to the NFC. And so we got a lot of content to do. Honestly, the thing is, between work and then coming home to make videos, I mean, I'm just so mentally drained talking to people every day at my job and being there for as long as I have. Personally, I'm very frustrated with it. I'm going to be a little bit honest with you. So I really want a new direction. I want to find a new job. I want to find something that's more fresh and exciting, make some more money, where I can feel like I'm finally moving somewhere. The only thing is, the one good thing I can say about my job is that I've built a lot of stability, where my schedule is set. I'm very fortunate to be able to, whenever I need something off or need something to have switched, it can be switched in an instant and have no problem. But I cannot switch. Right now, I cannot switch to another job and do that because you guys need great content. Because I want to make the ShumakeTake the best it can be, having the stability with my job allows me to do that. If I were to go to another job, would be a chance that making the ShumakeTake, and especially during the regular season, which we have coming up, where we got to make preview videos, previewing every week, recapping every week, talking about all the games that happen from week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. So I cannot run the risk of getting a new job and breaking that stability, not just for myself, but for you guys. So here's our plan. Season 2 of the ShumakeTake in the regular season, we're going to be going off. We're going to be reaching 500 subscribers. We're going to grow this thing. We're going to grow it a whole lot. Again, 500 subscribers by the time this season is over. That being said, after that, I think I'm going to go find me a new job, find me a new opportunity, and during the off season, while I can grow and adjust to that and figure it out, that way, not only am I making the best content for you guys, I'm also making the best decision for myself to continue building my life in the way I want to build it. So, again, this has all been kind of a rambly thank you video. Honestly, I'm just talking. I don't know. I'm just kind of just airing out my thoughts right now. I don't got a script or anything. So I'm just talking from right here, saying I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I've reached 100 subscribers. I'm grateful that 105 of you have subscribed to this channel and helped me get to where I am right now. I've gotten so much love from people, whether it's here or on social media. I've gotten a lot of fair share of criticism too, that it's allowed me to help make this show better. It's allowed me to keep an even more open mind about certain things. And that's something I'm going to focus on too. It's not just going to be talking about football and my speech and my delivery and my conviction, all that stuff. I really want to allow my fandom, I should say, to shine a little bit. Something that I have a problem with this show is showing emotion. Not in the sense of like I'm just talking like right to a screen, just completely monotone, just giving you my thoughts and my opinions. No, not like that. Like obviously like there's personality here, but obviously going through college and wanting to be on TV, wanting to be a play-by-play announcer for the NFL, obviously working in a very professional field, I definitely see part of the show as like a professional sense where I have to talk about the NFL properly. I have to give it, the professional treatment when I probably could kind of let off the gas a little bit. Maybe not let off the gas, but maybe just hit it. I don't know. I don't want to say let off the gas at cruise control because that's not the right analogy, but I want to allow my personality to go in here a little bit more of, instead of being, for example, like instead of being so rigid, saying like, one thing like for me is like rookies, for example. Rookies is hard for me to say, okay, this rookie's gonna do well, this rookie's gonna do bad. Other than a quarterback, it's hard to say because rookies, it's so hard to be able to predict if they're gonna be good or bad. And more often than not, they're more than likely not going to show a whole lot, or they might just be average. Only a few rookies every year go absolutely insane, right? So it's hard for me to factor, a rookie into an equation of a team being better because it's such a crapshoot. But I want to do a better job of allowing certain factors like that to kind of fizzle out, where I can still feel that way. For example, like the Jets. The Jets is a video. I wrote the script for it, and I don't know if I've mentioned in any other video, but I don't think the Jets are going to be very good this year. But at the same time, I want to acknowledge that there is room for this team to grow. That there is room for this team to actually take a step forward, given the circumstances with their team. But to me, it's like, because the Jets have been so bad, it's hard for me to expect the Jets to be anything better than bad. But at the same time, I think I'm going to let my fandom show a little bit more in my videos, which is getting back to the point where, okay, like let's just sit back, relax, be a little bit more of myself, crack some more jokes, kind of just be more me, right? Like this is still me. I think that's what the whole point of what I'm trying to make is. I want to be more myself in this show. I want to show a little bit more personality, show a little bit more about me, because when I sit here and I talk about football, this is me. How I talk to you right now is different than how I talk to other people, like how I talk to my friends or how I talk to my coworkers. But you guys are invested in me. You guys believe in me. You guys subscribe to this channel, and I believe that you guys are a friend. You guys are another group of friends that I have that should deserve all of who I am, who I truly am, and being more fun, having more excitement with the show. And instead of it me talking to you guys, I should be talking with you guys as if I was talking with any of my other friends about football. And so I'm really going to try and work on that. I don't know how quickly it's going to happen. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be definitely a culture shock for me from everything I've learned about being on camera. So it's going to be a good test. It's going to be a good test to see me, how I can improve this channel, and how we can continue growing it together. But all the rambling aside, I don't know how long this has been going on for, probably 10 minutes at this point. But again, to wrap this all up, I want to thank each and every single one of you again for subscribing to The Take. I'm eternally grateful for every single one of you because I never thought I'd be here. I never thought that it'd actually break 100 subscribers. Like, realistically, I mean, this is just a hobby. Like, I just like talking about football. So to see that other people like me talking about football, that's actually really awesome. So thank you to every single one of you. And for those of you that made it all the way this far, I appreciate you for watching this whole thing. If you want to just hear me say thank you and then go goodbye, fine. I completely understand that. But this next coming week, after you guys see this, We're going to get a lot of content. We're going to get a lot of stuff coming out. We are on the rise with the SUBSCIBERS, and it is time to take this thing from a solid foundation, and it is time to build upon it and explode. So you heard the message. Spread the word out about the SUBSCIBERS. Let's get to a 500 subscribers before the season ends, or before at least, or at the latest before the season ends, right? Yeah. Yes, something like that. We're going to get there before week 18. By the time that last game hits triple zeros, we got to hit 500 subscribers, and I believe that we can do that with some hard work and determination. I believe in every single one of you just as much as you believe in me. So let's get it, let's do it, and let's have fun. So thank you guys. I appreciate and love every single one of you. And as always, I will see you all next time.